I'm just not for the other guy. And that's it. I saw this in response to an anti-Kamala post on Facebook. This is everywhere all the time and has been for years. I hate Trump, so therefore every single thing he says is a lie. Anything that is the opposite of what Trump says or does is true, or a better version of the truth. Anyone who isn't Trump is obviously worthy of trust and my vote or respect or attention simply because they aren't Trump. Makes sense. This is the most powerful mass hypnosis I've ever seen. It has turned the brains of millions into jello. Yes. TDS. It has a name. It's called TDS. It has allowed people to support censorship, violence, persecution, punching, lawfare, or just about anything you can possibly conjure against Trump or any supporter of Trump. Who cares if it's not legal, ethical, moral, or even logical? As long as it's against Trump and MAGA, all is on the table because he is literally Hitler. This has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard of all. He's already been president, and his record shows that he was indeed not Hitler, but a fascist of the ordinary stripe, as all presidents are. He didn't deport more illegals. He didn't start wars of conquest. He didn't jail people for speaking against him or send brown shirts into the streets. He did fund military campaigns and illegal bombings of brown people, as all presidents before him have done. He did engage in multiple legal and executive escapades that people should be angry about, but they aren't. They don't even know what they should be angry about. They just spew the same talking points over and over. Racist, white supremacist, liar, Hitler. If you bring up the fact that Obama or Biden did exactly the same thing he did, sometimes far worse, their eyes start spinning and bugging out. Are you saying Trump is better? Are you a Trump supporter? I knew it. Fascist asshat. I'm unfollowing you. This leads to the other incredibly annoying development of the last few years. If you ever point out that someone might have been as bad as Trump or engaged in the same behavior, or that Trump might have been right about one or two things, you have to immediately say the line, I'm not a Trump supporter. There's plenty of bad things he's done. You have to say the line so people don't immediately freak out on you or clip your words to show how in love you are with Trump and MAGA, and you've always been a secret closet racist who loves Trump and all things KKK. It's this idiotic, slathering, black and white thinking, this collective, childlike, narcissistic thinking that allows them to present anyone, no matter how corrupt, how uninspiring, unelectable, unbelievable, and unlikable, as an alternative or an obvious authority in the face of Trump. They even had dumb shit morons out there saying things like, protect Mike Pence or John Bolton or Anthony Fauci or any other deep state lizard from Trump because Trump is so bad and these people need protection. Oh my God, there's no hope for that level of stupidity. But that's how it's done, folks. You put a boogeyman like Saddam Hussein or Osama bin Laden or Vladimir Putin or Donald Trump out there, and you manufacture consent for anything. And you, my friend, are the useful idiot that cosigns such ignorance. Good job. Well done. And the number of people who can see outside of the Psyop grows smaller by the day because you've allowed them to be run off social media or fired because you can't understand any point of view that isn't an emotionally charged repudiation of all things Trump. I'm sure it will all turn out fine. And that, it's still going on. Oh my God, it is still going on. It's not as bad as it used to be. It used to be even worse. I mean, I feel like when Trump was the first 2 years of the Trump presidency, it was so, after Trump was elected, it was so bad that people were like, I don't see you on Facebook denouncing Trump. Are you a secret Trump supporter? I mean, people were like absolutely fucking wild-eyed, insane. No, I just don't have anything to say, but secretly a Trump supporter, sure. It's calmed down slightly, but it's just like, it's still like at such a level of stupid, I can't even. My God, so many things. Yeah, that is how I feel on Facebook too. I mean, Facebook, I can barely keep Facebook. Instagram is a little better, but I can barely keep Facebook open because I see like 3 stupid shit posts like immediately, and I'm like, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Because it's just, the level of dumbosity is just like so high on Facebook. And I don't want to see everybody's, bullshit, dumbass, low vibrational, stupid political talking points. And it's like, all right. And I'm not going to argue with anybody because that's not going to do anything. Anyways. People are dumb though. They are just dumb. And they're like out there just righteously going like, it's dumb. It's dumb. That's all I can tell you. Probably TikTok is. I mean, there's dumb stuff on TikTok, but TikTok's kind of better for, getting some real political commentary or better political commentary. I see some decent things on Instagram. Well, Facebook is just garbage, absolute hot garbage. Exactly. Sheep away. We're live on Rockfin, Rumble, and on YouTube. And YouTube. Yes, and YouTube. So you can watch all these things, all this show particularly, on all of these platforms. Your mom called you a QAnon? That's hilarious. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, that's another slur that people, oh, you think weird things that are not what MSNBC has told me. Therefore, you must be a QAnoner. Because that's smart. Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. So, a couple things. This is a short show. Very short. Where are my links though? Shoot. I feel like I lost a bunch of links. Oh, where is it? Where are they? Oh, here they are. Play you something funny. This is a quick half an hour in the morning that I'm going to try and do when I can. I'm already realizing that next week it's going to be very difficult for me to do an 11 o'clock show every day. So we'll see what happens. I may just do some uploads, but probably next week I'll be busy at 11. Let's watch this. This is hilarious.
I used to believe everything I'd see on the news, but that's before I discovered a brain.
A brain is meant for everyday use. Those living with moderate to severe stupidity have seen immediate improvement in common sense with a brain.
I thought the government had my best interests at heart, and then a friend told me about a brain.
Talk to your doctor about what news sources you obey. A brain may also lower your desire to take life-altering advice from celebrities.
Getting lectured about my carbon footprint from people with 3 private jets used to make sense. But thanks to a brain, now I can think for myself every day. When my disregard for 3rd grade biology began to flare up, I knew it was time for a brain.
Do not try a brain if you're allergic to a brain. Common side effects may include accountability, discernment, homeschooling your kids, a better understanding of economics, awareness of the stupidity of socialism, and diarrhea.
For tethering yourself to reality, the only no-brainer is choosing a brain. Ask your doctor if a brain is right for you.
For more information, visit tryabrain.com.
Okay. That was good. That's good for a chuckle, right? Oh, so everybody's talking about the Biden address, which, sorry, I didn't watch, but I mean, this little clip is painful enough. I don't think I need to watch the whole thing. Sabby Sab says, is he high? Joe Biden says he's the first president in this century to report to the American people that the United States is not at war anywhere in the world. What? I mean, yes, about the thing that he said, but also the way that he's saying it.
You know, I will keep working to ensure America remains strong, secure, and the leader of the free world. I'm the first president in this century to report to the American people that the United States is not at war anywhere in the world.
What?
We'll keep rallying a coalition of proud nations to stop Putin from taking over Ukraine and doing more damage. We'll keep...
Wait, so he's... wait, hold on. So he said, we're not at war anywhere in the world, but we're going to do our best to stop Putin from taking over Ukraine. How are you going to do that? Or how are you doing that? What's the mechanism? You just you're not giving Ukraine any money or weapons. Certainly you're not doing that. You're just standing back going, hope you guys don't get taken over. Like that's how you're doing it. What? Oh my God. Okay. But at least he's not Trump. All right?
NATO stronger, and I'll make it more powerful and more united than any time in all of our history. I'll keep doing the same for our allies in the Pacific. You know,
okay.
I will keep working.
And you gotta get China in there too. I actually, this is not. All right, there is a lot of talk about body doubles and masks. There was a lot of talk, and there was also let's see, was it Going South posted? Let me see if I can get this picture up. Let's see if I can get this picture up. Something about his watch not being set at the right time that he was giving the address, so indicating where is it? Indicating, oh, this has to be a PDF. Darn it. Okay, maybe I can do it another way. Indicating that it might have been recorded. You know, not live, just like the phone call that Kamala took from Joe Biden, the really live phone call that she took from Biden. Hold on, let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can get this in here. Where is it? Hello. Will it let me open this in Chrome? Yes. Here we go. So this was but he's still fit to run the country, right? Yeah. Apparently his watch is set for the wrong time. 8:10, which I guess was not. But look at, here's what struck me. That is not Joe Biden's face. I'm sorry, people. That is not Joe Biden's face at all. And I know people are saying, oh, age, and he ages and things change. And yeah, they do. They do. But I mean, if you, anyways, you can look at several pictures of Joe Biden and see that, like, it's not the same guy. Like, picture to picture in the last maybe 2, 3, 4 years, you can see that it's not the same guy. It's not the same face. Not, you know, things are different. Things are moved around. It just can't possibly be. So who knows how many doubles he has, or a lot of people are speculating whether he's even, you know, with us still. Who knows? I mean, I don't know about that. So, where the Rockfinders at? Yo. Got some folks on Rumble, it looks like. Salt Laker says, you ain't black. His skin actually looks good. Well, it looks like a new lip filler. Okay, it also looks like his eyes something, it's like the setting of his mouth doesn't look right. That's just not a Joe Biden expression, and his face looks rubber. Like his face just looks rubbery, but maybe that is old age. I'm not sure. I don't know. Just looking at him, it obviously just does not look like Joe Biden, but maybe he's had a lot of work. They're saying they're giving Joe Biden remdesivir, which is also known as run death is near. So I don't know. Are they trying to get rid of him? Because they're saying that they're giving him remdesivir. He's had several doses of it, which is remdesivir is a highly toxic, or at least that's what I've heard. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna have to scratch this one. That was a bad video. My bad. I didn't see that. Okay. Oh, here's another one. This one. Okay, that one I didn't really. They had community notes, and they were saying that video was for Trump. So my bad. Paxlovid. They're giving him Paxlovid. No, this isn't it. Where is it? Where'd it go? Let's see. This one, I had time to check this out, but okay, they're getting sloppy. Jill Biden in Paris. Hold on. Apparently, Jill Biden was in Paris and Washington, D.C. at the same time, so that also seems weird. Jill Biden is in Paris alone, more than an 8-hour trip away, and at the White House with Joe Biden at the same time. So I think they're trying to make us believe this is Jill Biden here. It looks like that's supposed to be Jill Biden? She is in Paris, by the way. Where is it? I pulled this up on a website. Jill Biden arrives in Paris for the Olympic Games. And this is from yesterday or today. Did she arrive today? Or yesterday? They're saying that she was there yesterday. I don't know. Hold on. This is a bad website. Bad. Oh my God. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Get out of my face. Okay. I can't use this website because there's just too much funny business going on. Let's see if we can find something else here. So this is Jill Biden travels to Paris. This is published at 3 a.m., July 25th, which is today. So apparently she got on a plane after this was done. All right, so hey, we're debunking things in real time. I had questions about this post basically because it was this guy, the Matt Williams guy. Or whatever his name is. I don't, Matt Wallace, that's the guy's name. Maybe you're getting sloppy, Matt Wallace. Let's see. Biden clone number 15 is clearly the tallest of all clones. Is Biden this tall? He does seem awfully tall. So here is the footage of him walking out, and he seems pretty tall. And then they show other pictures of him, another picture of him being not that tall. And look at his face. Like, that looks like Joe Biden's face. Closer to Joe Biden's face. Do you think he's had work or just a lot of... They're saying he's much taller. And everybody's talking about how tall he looked in this. I don't know. Ooh, it's hot, y'all. It's going to be really hot. Which photo? Are you talking about the... So, yeah, you want to see the difference in that face and the photo? Hold on, let's see if we can see this. You're talking about, you want to see this photo? Look at how his face is shaped, and his eyes, and his brow. And then you want to see, hold on, let's see if we can get the other photo up. All right. I hate pulling up stuff on Twitter. Sometimes it's like hard to, you really have to do your due diligence when showing posts from Twitter, because there is a lot of like bullshit that people post up there, and then they jump on it like I just did here. I thought the Jill Biden thing was more convincing, but no, that actually makes sense that she would be with him and then fly to Paris. I guess that makes sense. Okay, so here's his face. This is just very, very different. Very different than this face here. Do you see how absolutely different his face looks? And hello, we're still here. Yeah, the shape of his face looks like way different. Everything about it. Yeah, sorry. I hit the wrong button. I didn't know where I was for a second. I'm back. Where did I go? I hit the wrong button. And I exited the stream for a second. Let's compare again. Not even close. Like, this person looks like they're wearing a mask. Absolutely wearing a mask, right? His face looks kind of puffy and rubbery. Like, if you were wearing a mask over your head, it might kind of look like this. Like, this looks like when you go to Disneyland or Chuck E. Cheese, and they have, like, wax, you know what I mean? Like kind of fake characters, you know, life-size characters made up, and their faces look like this. This is what his head looks like. Crackle. Shit. Check. Are we back? Check. Are we back? Check. Are we back? Hello. Okay. It's just Hillary in a Joe Biden suit. Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Okay. Gotta wrap it up, guys, pretty soon. This is a short one. These are supposed to be short. Oldest Dirt is over here on Rockfin. What's up? Oldest Dirt says today 6 hours for Paris time from my location. 6+ hours for Paris time. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one to me. I had questions about, you know, before I showed it, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about this post. But I'll go back and look at it. Let's see if I can clear that one up. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right. Last thing, we're going to watch a little video from, well, hold on. Try and do a couple of videos real quick. This is Ian Carroll. It was a pretty good video. I watched this the other day.
You guys ready for another wild conspiracy? This is one of those ones that just can't be true, but it's obviously true. So this one's inspired by Joe Biden being missing for 5 days, resigning from his campaign through a X post that was not on stationery and with a weird signature. No one really knows what's going on there. Dig into it for yourself. And then he appears, first public appearance in a while. He's apparently not sick anymore. He's looking great. And everyone's commenting on how he, like, his back looks hunched. He looks like he's really sick or something. But I was noticing something really different. See if you can notice what I'm noticing here in just a second. All right, he's walking up the stairs. All right, he's walking up the stairs. He's charging. And now listen, I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying this is a thing in the real world that you should be aware of as you watch what's going on today and making your own assessments about reality.
He was walking pretty good for somebody who has real difficulty walking upstairs or even walking on a flat surface. He was trucking up those stairs pretty good.
CIA has been using Mission Impossible skin masks like on your face for like 40 years. Tony Mendez is famous for pioneering that work. This is from Legacy of Ashes, one of the best sourced histories of the CIA ever written. Here's another one from Surprise to Kill Vanish, written by Annie Jacobson. This is a direct accounting from Billy Woff, a Special Forces / CIA operative that was wearing a Dinka disguise back in '89 to disguise himself as like an African dude. He talked about how his mask didn't fit very well back in like '89. If you haven't already seen the footage of the CIA's ex-disguise chief talking on TED Talk stages and stuff about when she briefed President H.W. Bush in the White House Oval Office wearing one of these disguises and he didn't realize it, I got some news for you.
The office I worked in was like the Q in James Bond. One that has to stand out. I went to the White House and I briefed George H.W. Bush, the president at the time, while I was wearing a full face mask. So we're sitting like this close together and I'm telling him that I'm going to show him the best disguise that we have. And he's looking for a bag, like, where is it? I said, well, I'm wearing it, and I'm going to take it off. My husband was Tony Mendez, and he was played by Ben Affleck in the movie called Argo.
Aliens and robots? Yes, sir. You're telling me that there is a movie company in Hollywood right now that is funded by the CIA?
Yes, sir.
Are there many actors in Hollywood who also moonlight as agents, do you think?
I think there are probably quite a few, yes. I think probably Hollywood is full of CIA agents, and we just don't know it. And I wouldn't be surprised at all to discover that, this is extremely common.
They didn't mention it in the movie, but Tony had deep connections to Hollywood, to the tradespeople out in LA that did a lot of things we were interested in doing. Well, LA did have some ideas, of course. That's what they do for a living. They introduced us to a new concept. They said, what you are calling an operation, we call a performance. That's what we do. We put on performances. And before we start working on that performance, we have to define the stage that the performance is going to take place on. Then you have to know who your audience is. Who are you playing to? Who are you trying to fool? Then they showed us some tools that they used. The one that really caught our eye is what's called a stunt double mask. You all know how they're used. When the movie star is so famous or so good looking that they can't risk damaging him, we liked the idea of stunt double masks. They're quick on, they're quick off. They dramatically change your appearance. And we started using them and found them to be valuable to our operations. But that audience piece of it did not allow you to get close enough to one of those masks before the illusion fell apart and you saw it was a mask. So we went back to our disguise labs out at Langley and we invented a whole new genre of masks. Masks that are so good, that are so realistic, that you can actually get up close and have a personal contact with someone for an extended period of time. They're good enough that you can brief the President of the United States in the Oval Office wearing a mask. And he isn't sure if it's you or if it's someone else. Those masks were the beginning of a whole new generation of work that we did at the CIA. Once we could make these masks that fit you so well, then we discovered we could make a twin. We could make another you. There could be two of you. We could actually make 5 or 6 of you, but usually one extra was all we needed.
So again, I'm not making any claims that like one thing is real or one thing is not real. I'm just saying that those things exist and they can be used in the world today by intelligence agencies or anyone else that has access to that technology. So just factor that into your equations when you're thinking like, what is the most likely possibility here? Is what I'm being told by the mainstream outlets likely or even possible at all? Or are there other possibilities that may be unlikely, but perhaps are more likely than whatever the hell is happening on your TV?
All right. Well,
Joe, I know you're still on the call.
on the call. Yeah. Anyways, well, you would totally believe if you were watching a movie with a body double president and they were wearing them, you would totally go like, oh, whoa. Interesting, right? You would totally watch a movie with that happening in a scene and you'd be like, wow. Imagine, imagine if they could do that. They can do that. They do that. It's like, yes, look, if you can think it up in a fictional setting, right, which authors and screenwriters and people do all the time. If you can think it up in a fictional setting and go like, what if this happened? Do you think like the people that run the show don't think the same thoughts or get ideas from this and go like, hey, what if it did happen? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it's just really not that hard to, comprehend. It's just the funny that when people are like, no, that's wild. They would never do that. They would never do what? Okay. All right, guys. Please, if you like this content coming to you for free 99 all the time, most days of the week, sometimes a couple times a day. if you like this content and you want to support it, and always needs your support, and you would like to help out financially, there are links below. All kinds of direct donate links, which are great. Zelle, PayPal, Venmo, etc. are all down there if you would like to contribute to the programming. There's also there's Rumble Rants, there's Super Rays on Rockfin, there's Super Chats, etc. Please like the video, whatever channel or platform you're watching on. Please like the video. Please share the video. What else can I tell you? Yeah, please get in the Telegram chat. There's a Telegram link in the description box of all the channels. Just download the Telegram app, click on the link, you'll go to the Black Bear News chat, and there are people chatting in there. Okay? That's all I can tell you for now. I'll see you at 4 for a Black Bear News. Peace.